the separation between, say, 4 and 9. I mean, teams could be coming in 5th or out of the tournament. It's kind of scary. So as Jerry and I said last night, pretty nice we're just fighting for 1 or 2.
You wouldn't know what you got to do. You don't need any help.
Yeah, we control everything. I mean, this is exciting. I mean, obviously, we talked at the beginning of the season, if you go back to the beginning of the regular season, to have an opportunity to get home ice it was a goal of ours, and it was a challenge. So the fact that we're here playing for the regular season championship is exciting. It says a lot for the guys. They've been resilient and battled and found ways to compete, especially in the league, obviously, throughout the season.
When you look at what's at stake for you guys, what would you say is maybe the most important thing? Is it winning the regular season title? Is it fending off BC, who's made the charge? Is it improving your status for the NCAAs? Is there one?
I think it's us winning the regular season championship. We have that opportunity. These guys have earned that opportunity. There's only 2 teams that can do it. And I think sometimes, and this isn't because we're playing in this game, but it's a very, very difficult to come in first place in this league, as we know, just looking at the standings, what it's like, the competition, the parity, and all of that. So anytime you have an opportunity to win a championship, and this happens to be the regular season championship, it's nothing better than that. So we're going to play. We're going to play for the championship. We win that, Mike, then that obviously does wonders for you for the NCAAs, and it has nothing to do with fending off Boston College. Obviously, Boston College is, they're competing for it as well. So these are the 2 best teams in the league at the end of the regular season, going after the championship. It's exciting, and it's a lot of fun being involved in it. The atmosphere here should be hopefully tremendous.
You consider winning the regular season title? That seems like that would be tougher than actually winning the playoff title.
Well, I think everybody would say that. It's the, you're talking how many games you got to play to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anybody can get hot. It's very difficult to win the regular season playoffs, but the 8th place team could win that. It's who plays well for. You get there, the semifinal round or the quarters. How many games you got to play? 2, possibly 3, and then 2 or 5 max. That's a tournament in itself.
Mm-hmm.
The regular season's a grinding, long.
I don't think anybody's got that figured out.
Little fight in there, huh?
Yeah.
Is it a case, Mike, after the weekend when you get back, you try to find out results and see who's going to be playing who, or is it just, you come to practice next week and whoever they send you to play in the quarterfinals, you just play them?
Yeah, that's the approach we're taking, and we're just focusing on Boston College, and each game, we got a good series up against them, and we're playing for first place in our league, and then also, to try to move up in the rank. They're ahead of us in the rankings, so we got a lot to play for.
What's the bigger motivation for you at this point? Is it winning the league or, improving your national standing?
I mean, I want to win the league. That's always a goal of ours. That's always one of our first goals is we want to win the league. But, for me personally, and I think for a lot of guys, we want to get in the tournament, and we want to, bring something to school that they haven't had before. And, that's something I think that's undescribable that everybody here wants. And, we're focused on all that, and the best way to get those goals is just one game at a time.
Just taking these 2 games against Northeastern as one, what did you like about them overall, and what could you have done better?
I didn't think we played that great either game. There was times where we played well for shifts and periods and stuff, but collectively, as an entire game, as an entire weekend, we didn't play that well. But I think, the good thing that we can take out of it, and is that we came away with 3 points, I mean, that's a pretty good feeling for me, and I know a lot of guys. I mean, when you know you can go into weekend or come out of a weekend and not play that great and still come away with 3 points is, it's pretty good. It's, a lot of good teams win games they necessarily don't deserve to, and I think that's as big as anything. Whether you play good or bad, a win's a win, and in the playoffs it doesn't matter how you win. It matters if you win, and we're going to be working on a lot of different things to improve our game, but in the end it's all about winning.
Is there some concern, though, about, the way things have been playing up until the point where you guys take charge of those games?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want to, it's nice to know that, when it comes down to the third period we need to, come back, we can, and we have done that, but it's definitely a concern of ours that we let ourselves get in that position. And, the coaches do a great job all week of preparing us and teaching us the systems and what we have to do, and it's up to us when we step on the ice of executing, and for whatever reason at the start of the game we've been a little bit shaky on execution, but we're just kind of focusing this week, I think, on really practicing hard, executing in practice, and that'll carry right over to the start of the Friday night's game.
You see, kind of everything's on the line. What have you heard about them lately, or what the coach is telling you?
I mean, obviously, I think just from looking at game results the last few weeks, you can see that they're very hot offensively. They're putting up a lot of goals a game. So obviously, they're playing very well. We're just preparing to our best potential, so that hopefully we can seal the deal on Friday night. Like any other Friday night, where you got to come out and be ready for just like any other game. But to be able to win a league title on Friday night in front of our home fans would be a great experience.
After being in first place for so long and, clinching on Friday being a big possibility, especially on senior night, what would that mean for your team and maybe propel you for the rest of the playoffs?
It'd be great. We get our definitely get our confidence going. Obviously great morale, and to really for playing well pretty much all season throughout the league. Battling each game night in and night out, and be able to win it in front of our home fans would be great. Very, very rewarding.
Both you guys and them seem like teams that, when things get going offensively, punch that jumper in the net. How important is it going to be to kind of control momentum and not let them really get started this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I think it comes down to two things. Is that if we limit our turnovers, at both blue lines, either defensive blue line or offensive blue line, then I think they're not going to have the chance to attack.
Sislo was in here just before you, when we were talking a little bit about his production has increased in the second half of the season. You skated on a line with him at times during this year. What is he doing better, maybe at this part of the year that he wasn't doing early on?
I mean, I think he's been doing great all season. I think right now he's always been shooting the puck well, but right now he's really finding the net. And not only is he finding the net, but he's finding the net in important times. Like at Northeastern, he had a huge goal to get us going. So I mean, I'm sure he'll continue that, and hopefully bring us a lot of success.
This past weekend, probably not the consistent effort you guys were looking for. Same could be said probably the weekend before with Vermont, but you still escaped without losing games. Is there any concern that might catch up to you at some point, that the inconsistency might, cost you a game somewhere?
It's definitely worth, us thinking about. But I mean, this week, I know our main focus is doing the little things right, and from that, it'll bring more consistency to our game. Doing the little things right, working hard, not just working hard, but working smart. And that should definitely prepare us to play well this weekend.